Where is Akothee? I can see the ambassador looking at me with bad eyes. So before I introduce myself, normally my introduction alone is a speech. So I don't know how many minutes I have. Anyway, Ambassador, thank you very much for the invitation and appointing me for this particular endorsement. But Akothee, an apology in one sentence. Sorry. Number one, I have physical inability. My legs are too long. They are only meant for walking and not for swimming. My heart is far away and my lungs is also far away. So if I would have gone to Ginger and fallen in that water, I would have come back dead. I'm waiting to visit Ginger again. My friends told me how beautiful Ginger was, but because everybody has spoken about how beautiful Uganda is, now I want to take on the ambassador of packaging Uganda as a product to reach the targeted market. All protocols observed. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, Your Excellency, Ambassador Paul Mukubia, I am not aware of if you know what you've put yourself into. I welcome you all to Uganda, Explore Uganda. My name is Esther Akothee. I'll make my introduction very short. My manager can give out my cards because sometimes when I introduce myself, people think I'm showing off. And why not? Why not? I am a HRP, Human Resource Manager. I hold a degree in Human Resource. I am a marketing consultant. I'm pursuing my master's right now in Human Resource, and I'm trying to understand why human beings are only doing just enough to get paid and just enough not to get fired. That's why I've gone back to school. I can see our theme in our third Uganda-Kenya tourism is about job creation. I also think I have a job there because I need to come in with my trainings. I am a marketer by profession. I bridge the gap between companies, manufacturers, and consumers. I package your product into a brand. When you give a woman groceries, she makes meals out of it. When you give a woman a house, she makes a home out of it. When you give a woman a seed, she makes a family out of it. And therefore you are called a father. Ambassador, the name influencer, Akothee as an influencer, might put you in trouble. Because the word Akothee alone triggers a lot of emotions. The word influencer, for those who succeeded in marriage, I am not one. I am a certified chief officer of failed marriages and relationships. I am not proud about it. That's my past. I embraced it because that is what it is. Someone or some people gave me seeds. I made them fathers. They left me as a single mother. You cannot give me a responsibility without authority. And when they stepped out of the feet, I had to put on the foot of a father and bridge the gap of the other missing partner. Therefore, I am the one and only president of single mothers. So whenever you hear the word Akothee, please tell them, just go on Google. And I want to manage your expectations. I can embarrass you and hurt you anytime, depending on how you come. So when you're going on social media to look for Akothee, make sure you have dissected your Akothee in your mind and know exactly what you want to go and learn about Akothee, or else you'll come back home confused. Don't copy-paste. I am not a failure. I'm a very successful single mother raising children in dysfunctional families. It's not a pride. It's a situation. It's not a condition. It's a status. Even right now, you saw me with my romantic man. Hey, yeah. Sometimes it's good to laugh at your challenges because they made me who I am. I'm not going to change my journey anytime. Why am I talking about this? Ambassador, when we were leaving for the airport, I made a courtesy call to the general manager. What is his name? Remind me his name, Eyalama. The general manager at the airport. Engineer Ayub. I went there because I am the brand ambassador of Skyward. I am the #1 brand strategist in Africa. Anything I touch turns into gold. So I went to visit him. And why I have to explain this, my title of President of Single Mothers, he welcomed us, gave us VIP and stuff. And I said, sir, I've seen this Uganda airline, but I did not know you had almost 36 airlines landing. When I heard about Entebbe, I thought it was something there. Nobody has ever invited me there. But then when we walked into the office, he took us around. We went and saw the new terminal building. I am very much aware that Uganda Airline is launching other destinations. So when we were finalizing, I gave him my book, and he was looking at me. And I said, oh, Akothee has messed up again. Akothee is messing Esther now. This guy is going to throw me out for the things he's heard about me. Anything you have heard about me is true, but with a little bit of pinch of salt, because bad news sells. So he told me, you are the brand ambassador. I've seen, we are happy. Everybody knows Uganda now. But don't tell our girls to leave us. You see now, because some men are, how can I put it? They don't want to accept that a woman can step up. I'm just stepping up for the missing partner. No woman would like to bring up their children without the privilege of the other partner. We cry when the baby asks you, Mommy, I want to talk to Daddy. It hurts and it cuts. And what I tell women, if it has refused to work, do not come in between your partners, your child and the father. Let them deal with their own issues. Now let me go to what brought me here. I was answering the general, so he does not block me at the airport. So our main theme for the year will be job creation, inclusiveness, and sustainability. Let me also get the pride to say, when I landed, Ambassador, I knew exactly why you appointed me here. I went playing golf, therefore I went to introduce the product to Professor David Marsh of Ipingo. I went to Mombasa Golf Club, I spoke to the chairman, I invited them. I slept at Kilua Resort, just wave. You said you have 100 people. I already have 10 registering. So you have 90 to go. Now that's brand Akothee. When you give me responsibility, I take authority. Either you give me authority, I create responsibility. But you gave me responsibility together with authority. And that's why I am brand Akothee, marketing Uganda. And that's what you see. Don't you like it? Sasa makofi yangu iko wapi? Have I offended anyone? Please, if I've offended you when you see my name on another list next time, don't come to the conference. Yeah, job creation. When companies thrive, they generate profits. With these profits, business expands. When a kiosk upgrades into a supermarket, we have a large audience of employees. And when there is enough money flowing inside a country, it means insecurity is always following money. Therefore, we need more police. Inclusiveness. I went to Uganda, and what I want to talk about specifically is culture. Don't quote me. In Kenya, our culture has gone down. If you tell me to tell you about the Luos, I know the Luos, Nyanza, Stones, and Raila. We end it there. The inclusiveness I'm talking about is once we understand and effectively brand and package our culture, sports, and arts, marginalized communities will no longer be left behind. We will include everyone regardless of background, gender, or disability. When you talk about gender and disability, gender comes with women. Everybody asks in African culture, what can a woman do? We can weave baskets, we can do beadings, we can cook, culinary arts. The men will be left to do the things I saw them doing in Dere. The Kenyans don't like me lifting my legs. My friend, Kenyans, come with me to Uganda and see the kind of lifting of legs at the Dere Cultural Center before you judge me with the nonsense. Don't lift your legs at your age. And the way I'm sportish. Anyway. Look at the Maasai market. My shoes were not able to take me to the parliament of the Baganda. So we had to go and buy shoes. Ambassador, do you have Maasais in Uganda? So why is Maasai market in Uganda? Look at that. Cultural exchange. So if there's a Maasai market in Uganda, what else are we waiting for? Why have we been waiting for this moment for the ambassador to come and wake us up and say, hey, we can collaborate. We are not in competition, we are in collaboration. Sustainability in tourism. Well, infrastructure is needed here so that we can reach the highest potential of where our cultures are. When you talk about sustainability, I saw there were no litters in Uganda, from the Murchison Falls until my partner dropped a bottle of water, the top. He was chased. I just asked him, who dropped that? The Murchison Falls looked like Europe, because in Europe you don't litter around. There are some animals who don't eat plastics. So we also have to teach these people something called etiquette and manners, how to behave around the animals. When I went to visit the gorillas, my God, I am passionately and personally attached to those animals. It's like they were talking to me. I'm like, hey, that is what stole my heart. And as we are talking right now, Eyalama, is the itinerary of my children ready? Total cost is how much? I have disposable income and available resources. How much? How many people am I bringing in December? 8, and I'm paying cash in dollars. I am the #1 consumer of my products. That is why I don't endorse products that I can't sell. I've been marketing Kenya for the past 15 years single-handedly without being appointed. Maybe I'm practicing to become the CS, who knows? We must protect our animals from poachers and ensure that our cultural heritage is conserved. What I love about the Buganda kingdom. We are the Bugandas. This is Buganda kingdom. We found a gentleman there. I was just looking at his mouth. I got an A in history. And he made me fall in love with the Buganda culture. And I said, when I come back here, I'm going to chase all these governors and be on their case until each and every community is able to stand out and speak on their own. We are the Buganda kingdom. We are the Bagandas. We speak Luganda. We are in Uganda. Time, me and culture. And Kenya, Masai. Even when we are having this biggest festival in Turkana, I do most of my philanthropy there. It's called what? Tobongolore. The Turkanas are beautiful. His Excellency, I want to take you to Turkana so you can know. So quickly, when we talk about tourism and sports, comes the golf. The golf tourism. These people have disposable income and they also have available resources. As we are speaking right now, I've already activated 10 golfers who are busy registering as we are talking. I've talked to the 3 golf courses, that is Vipingo, Nyali, and Andy, are you in here? I held the #1 biggest golf tournament in April, a charity golf tournament which attracted 164 golfers. All of them paid and disposed their income. I think that day Nyali made the biggest profit at the bar. So all the golfers, I'm inviting you. In Uganda, they serve wine with a gulu. Our marketing strategies, effective marketing strategies are in place to support these goals. We are committed to creating a sustainable, inclusive, and prosperous future for our tourism industry, benefiting all community in the world. What I want to speak about the governors, #1, our leaders. We shall use you as the icon of each and every community. Please support us. Provide proper budget for infrastructure. We promote the domestic tourists. I will call Uganda and Kenya domestic, so that we are able to attract the international international tourists. So if we put aside a budget to work on our infrastructure, and we use our local government, our government official as the icon, we do a proper documentary like the one we did with Your Excellency, and show it to the world. The use of media. The only thing known about Kenya here is politics has the biggest budget on media advertisement. You are busy embarrassing us, telling the world how disorganized and how we are fighting. That's why we've lost, as Kenya, we lost most of our investors to the neighboring country. The other day I was whispering to the ambassador, our neighboring country is fighting. Today is Gen Z. We are breaking our own country with our own hands while we are looking. Then we go and say, you go and loot supermarkets. You come back and say, there's no employment. If you are demonstrating, just demonstrate. Don't touch people's property. They have literally employed hundreds of families. Trade fairs. If we package this Uganda-Kenya tourism as a team, Kenya has a budget, Uganda has a budget. I'll appreciate some Fabiet. Then we go and visit the trade fairs, whereby we have a tent like this, marketing the packages. Marketing the packages that we have created. 5 days in Kenya, 5 days in Uganda. Again, I repeat, we are not in competition, we are in collaboration. The elephant is too big and is already in the room. Uganda is holding the trunk, Kenya is holding the tail. Now, how are we going to address this elephant in the room? How do we dissect that everybody goes home with a penny? We have to collaborate with the airlines. I invited my airline here, Skyward. And we have to reduce the cost of traveling, because when the cost of traveling reduces, pressure increases. The Gen Z says so. We have to collaborate with tour operators to bring down the price, the cost of traveling. People think you can't access Uganda because you don't have money. We shall use borders. And soon, and very soon, if you don't reduce the prices of flying, we will be doing road shows and road tours. I'm already working on a package like that. So in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, as we wrap up, it's clear that Uganda-Kenya tourism collaboration isn't just a vision, it's a movement. We, Akothee, as our brand ambassador, we are not just selling destination. We are creating experience that is resonates deeply with both locals and international tourists. My influence, energy, and reach across borders provide us with a unique platform to showcase the richness and diversity of our regions. By leveraging on Akothee's brand, we are not only promoting tourism, but also driving a narrative of unity, culture, and adventure that speaks to the hearts of every traveler. This is more than just a campaign. It's an opportunity to redefine how the whole world see us in East Africa. When I say the Pearl of Africa meets, if you are from Kenya, you say the pride of, how many Kenyans are in house? Kenyans, tumewakanyaga kidogo, muzine mnishtaki. How many Kenyans? So you are the pride of Africa. Ugandans are the pearl of, that's gonna be our motto of carrying this Uganda tourism. So the pearl of Africa meets, the pearl of Africa meets, the pride of Africa meets. Okay, let's go. The pearl of all the pearl of Africa. The pearl of Africa meets. The pride of Africa meets. We are not in competition again, we are in collaboration. The elephant is too big. Uganda is holding the tail, Kenya is holding the trunk. And whatever I've done since I was in Uganda, and this is why I am the #1 brand strategist, on the posting just for 1 week, I told you I control a following of 45 million insights. I've already spoken to 13 million people who are talking about brand Uganda, Kenya, tourism, and explore Uganda. I am the Chief Officer and the Minister of Enjoyment. Thank you.
Thank you.